Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a video on styling photo shoots yourself because when I was first starting out in photography that was something that I had to do all the time, and I still do it even now quite a bit. If you guys come from any smaller towns or maybe areas that aren't so busy, you'll probably know what I say when I mean that stylists are really hard to find and really good ones are hard to find. So I always collect things for my shoots, whether it be clothing, accessories, even makeup, but that could be a whole other video I think. I'm just going to talk about styling today and what I generally do on my shoots, what I collect, and I can do more of these videos if you guys are interested. It's just I'm not really a stylist, I'm not a professional stylist, but I just kind of do my best if I have to or if the occasion calls for it, which it has several times. So another reason it's good to have things basically in backup to style your shoots with is because it's kind of like being prepared, you know. I've had times where stylists haven't shown up to shoots, so, you know, because I've collected all these things for my shoots and I've collected clothing and everything, I've had a backup. So it's really good planning to make sure you've got things just in case, because yeah, there's people that are very flaky out there and you do need to be prepared. I think the first point is to really just start off small and basic. Don't feel like you need to go buying, you know, a pair of $3,000 Prada shoes or anything like that, because I don't even do that now. It's hard because if you're wanting to submit to a magazine or something, a lot of people will want you to use brands or designs by a clothing designer, you know, something that is going to be known or fashionable, I guess. So it is hard that way, but I think when you're first starting out, it just doesn't matter. I mean, you're just experimenting, you need the clothes regardless. You can use clothes from your wardrobe even, like I still do that now, you know, things that I've got in my wardrobe, you know, if I need it last minute or something, or if I really need something desperately, I'll just take it out of my own wardrobe. I mean, it really doesn't matter. And I think a good way to start styling is to wait for any sales on clothing or accessories, especially accessories. They tend to have, I mean, I know over here in Australia, some of the accessory stores around, they tend to have like a 3-for-1 deal sometimes, or they'll have, you know, 50% off all jewellery, accessories. So that's when I generally like to go in and pick things up, and you know, I've got such a big collection just from doing that, so it's a really good way to do it. But my favourite way of styling shoots would have to be second-hand stores and op shops, or thrift stores I should say. So yeah, that's my favourite way of doing things. So I've been doing that for, God, probably about 5 or 6 years, just, you know, going into op shops every now and then, and I kind of make a day of it, you know. Some of my other friends are photographers as well, so we just kind of go out and, you know, pick things up really cheap. And some of the finds that you can get at op shops, they're amazing, like especially if you're maybe styling for a vintage shoot or something. That's the perfect place to go, because a lot of the things in there are going to be, you know, from even the 80s or the 70s, and it's really cool, the things that you can pick up. So I really like doing that, and I mean, it's cheap, it's affordable, and you're not going to break your bank account going in there and spending, you know, maybe $10 on a few pieces of clothing. And I know around here we have secondhand stores that actually sell brand new items. So it's really just items that have not sold at stores beforehand, so then they go to the charity shops, and well, like I've picked up so many brand new items just from going into those stores. So, and I mean, they're in perfect condition too, like there's nothing wrong with them, it's just that they haven't sold, they've needed to get rid of them, and so they send them to the op shops. Some of those clothes can be like designer labels. Like I've picked up things by, you know, well, not designer, but like sometimes you might come across it, but you know, I've picked up things, you know, with a label of Kim Kardashian, and a lot of things from Maya as well, which originally would have been like well over $100, but I've managed to get it for like $5. So I don't always follow the fact that it needs to be new fashion, it needs to be current. I know that is important with some photo shoots, that it does need to be that way with fashion photography, but a lot of the time I'm happy to just, you know, go for things that I like or I think that I might need in a shoot, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's probably going to work, so whatever you can find. And also at the secondhand stores, a lot of the time, like I said, over here, I know it's like this, but I'm not sure what it's like overseas, but over here they will have like $1, $2 bins full of clothing, and a lot of the time it's because the zippers have gone in them, or they, you know, they don't work anymore, or they might have a hole in the clothing somewhere, which of course, you know, if you're using it on a photo shoot, doesn't really matter. You can just pin it, you can tie it together with an elastic band, you know, it's not really a problem. So I like to go through those all the time, and I've found some really good pieces of clothing. Like, I mean, I've gotten, I think from a couple of secondhand stores where they've had like $5 bins like that. I've gotten gowns, like big gowns, and I'll maybe show you those actually, because at the end of this video I am going to show you my collection. So yeah, it's definitely worth going into secondhand stores and really having a good look. And you can always do it yourself as well and use cheap fabrics. Sometimes it's worth just going into a fabric store, finding a pattern or a fabric that you like, and then just getting a bunch of it and, you know, just wrapping it around the model sometimes. That can be a really good shot right there. Like, you wouldn't think so, but I mean, it's amazing the things that can actually work in a photo shoot and what the camera doesn't show, and how you can work with it. And of course, buying online is such a good way to go. I mean, how many stores out there are, you know, going to be cheaper, especially for Australians. Like, we pay a lot of money for clothing here, so you know, going online, going to the sales sections especially, and just, you know, buying in bulk. If you think there's things there that you would use for a photo shoot, eBay's fantastic for this, because even though it might not be great quality, it really doesn't matter. It's for a photo shoot, you're probably going to use it once, and then, you know, if it's a good piece of clothing, you can resell it, or, you know, just hand it back to the second-hand stores. There's also the method of buying things and returning them to places that accept returns. However, I don't always recommend this because in one way you really shouldn't be doing it, but in another it's not so much that, it's more because if the clothing gets ruined, and this could happen on a shoot, it could get dirty, it could get marks on it, and I mean, a lot of the time they want the clothing back in the exact same condition that you bought it in. So if you get, you know, a few specks of dirt on it, it could get ruined, or if you lose the tags from them, you know, this is all stuff that's happened on my shoots before. So you could have like spent $100-200 on an outfit, and then you can't return it, and that's, you know, you may not ever use that outfit again. So it's really probably not a good idea to do that all the time. But yeah, so I think collecting is kind of a good way to go, and make sure you sort of, like, when you're starting off, just get basics, get, you know, tank tops, you know, so if you're planning on doing a bit of studio shooting and you really don't need much as far as clothing if you're doing beauty shots. So tank tops are great for that, because really it's just, you just need something for the top half, and it's something basic. Pants and jeans are also another good one, and shorts. Denim shorts I find come in handy on a lot of different shoots, whether it be beach or bohemian kind of styled shoots. You know, there's just so many times that you'll probably use them. Try not to get anything, I mean, unless it's something in particular for a shoot that you can think of, try not to get anything way out there and that's going to be really expensive, because if you're not going to use it again, it makes it a bit hard. But I mean, I guess you can always sell it. It's totally up to how you like to style your shoots and that. But anyway, I'm going to show you a quick clothing haul, I guess, from a op shop run that I did the other day, and I got just a few pieces of clothing. They're not anything spectacular, but they were, like, on the price tags. I'll show you the price tags on them. They were quite expensive beforehand, so yeah, I'm just going to show you those now. Okay, so the lighting has changed again. I have a really big problem with this in my videos. I should really stick to filming at one time, and like early in the morning, late in the afternoon. I should already know this from being a photographer, but anyway. So these are some of the clothes that I managed to get the other day. I got this denim skirt. I can use this in a lot of different shoots. And basically it was $1, and the only reason it was $1 was because the zip doesn't work. but that can easily be fixed, and it doesn't really matter anyway because it has buttons. So yeah, that was a really good find. So $1 for a denim skirt. I got this little tartan top thing. It was kind of cute. Thought I could use that in like a bit of a, I don't know, 90s shoot, maybe an 80s shoot or something. I'm sure it'd work, and it was $6. So another pretty good find. This jumper here, like for a winter shoot, would be like perfect. So this particular jumper cost me $8. It was originally $70 Australian, so yeah. That was a pretty good find, and I would probably wear that myself, maybe if I fit into it, but yeah, so pretty good find there. This dress, you know, can be used in a bit of a vintage shoot again, really. It was $1 because it has a hole just there, which doesn't really matter because I can Photoshop that out easily. That is not a problem at all, and I'm pretty sure that's not even going to be picked up on camera, but so there, that was pretty good. And the last thing I got was this dress here, and I quite like this dress. It was $10, it's brand new. So this is what I was talking about before, where some of the stores have brand new stock, and if they don't sell, then they go to the op shops or secondhand stores. And it's just kind of got like a really flowy second half. It's a high neck, and yeah, so it cost me $10. And there were several sizes there, which was good. I had a few different sizes to pick from. That's usually how you can know if it's new stock, because if they've got quite a few pieces of clothing the same and they're in different sizes as well, usually it's just come from another store straight into the secondhand store. So yeah, that was my little find for the other day. I'm going to show you guys my collection of clothing at the moment, and just beware, it's kind of messy, and yeah, I'm going to probably have a bit of trouble getting in there and showing you guys everything, but I'll do my best. So I'll show you guys now. Okay, so just turn the light on. This is our very messy garage at the moment. Please excuse all the boxes. So this is kind of my collection, all these clothing racks. I did actually clean this the other day, but you cannot tell at all. So yeah, this is just all my crap that I've collected over the years. This is like hilarious right now. This cat has like climbed under my clothing. Can you see it? This is so random. Okay, I totally did not plan this. Anyway, so I'm probably not going to be able to show you everything. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you everything because I have way too much stuff. But I'm just going to show you some of the main things. So I guess over on this rack here, I kind of have like all of my dresses. Sorry, not all the dresses, but a lot of vintage things on this rack. And I've got pants, I think, in this bag here. So I've got like stacks of jeans and pants and things like that in there. I've got jumpers, sort of anything like that has to be two-piece, so skirts. I have quite a few skirts and things there. Yeah, God, I don't even know what to show you guys first. There's just so much stuff. I do have like little accessory boxes and more jumpers, that sort of thing in there. And I have shoes somewhere. I wouldn't have a clue where they are at the moment though. So yeah, I'm doing well here, aren't I? So yeah, that's one rack. And moving on to this rack over here, where there is even more stuff. This is mainly where I keep a lot of my gowns and a lot of anything that's kind of like elegant, I guess. I've got accessory sleeves just over like there. And yeah, I have so much stuff. I'm going to show you some of my gowns because a lot of them, I would say I haven't spent any more than $100 on a gown. Most of the time, not even $50. So I'll show you some of them. Okay guys, so I know I said before about gowns that I've picked up for like $5 because there might be, you know, I don't know, a zipper missing or something. Well, this is one of those gowns. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to hang it up actually so you guys can see it better. So this is basically the gown. It looks way prettier in real life than what it does on camera. It looks pretty terrible on camera actually. But it's really nice. I picked it up for about $5 I think because the zipper's gone in it, so that's all that needs to be fixed on that. So yeah, it's such a pretty dress. I haven't even used it in a shoot yet. I got this years ago. And then I have a lot of wedding gowns. I think the most, like I said before, the most I've spent on a gown before is probably about $100, and it's this gown in here. You probably can't see it. It's got a really long train, so I'm not going to take that out because it'll take me forever to put back in. And I've got some really pretty gowns here that I got for about $20, I think you can kind of see. Yeah, it's really hard to show you guys all of this, but yeah, so I've got so many different gowns, like just so freaking many. Yeah, so I've got like as you can see, there's probably about 3 or 4 gowns in here, possibly more, but I mean, some of these only cost me $20, $30, and I mean, originally they would have been up around $100 to $200. So yeah, op shops, definitely good. And also my accessories. So it's so hard to show you guys. I need someone to film this for me. So I've got pretty much like all the different accessories here and here. So this is all the stuff that I've picked up over the years. And as I said, we do have shoes somewhere, but I don't know where they are at the moment. I also have like wings, and you probably can't see that down here, but yeah, there's like angel wings, things that I've used in conceptual shoots. Yeah, it's like pretty crazy how much stuff I have actually. So yeah, I don't really know what else I can show you guys. I mean, it's like I said, it's very hard to see everything, but if you want me to do a separate video on my gowns that I have collected, maybe I can do that, because I think that would be easier, and then I can get them all out for you and show them, and yeah, show you where maybe I got them from, if I can remember. I might be best to do that, so I might do that for you guys. But let me know what you guys think of this video. I don't really, yeah, I don't know, because I'm only just starting this out. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I've got a lot more to show, and if you want to see it, I can definitely, you know, get everything out, I guess. But thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!